Hi everybody, I'm back. So in a previous video, I spoke about keeping a gratitude journal. And today I'm going to speak about another kind of journaling that I think can change your life for the better. So first of all, I want to thank Kate Murray for the idea behind today's video. So hi Kate, she is a very talented theater director and photographer and artist, so I can't wait to hear her take on today's video. So first, Kate had asked if I had any examples of the things you write in the gratitude journal working out better for you because you had asked the subconscious for help or you envisioned something good happening the next day. So I do have two examples. One, I'm revising an article for a publication, and I had these two ideas that I just couldn't quite get to connect. I was like, I know that these two concepts are related, but I don't know how to bridge that very clearly. And so I wrote the homework assignment for my subconscious in my gratitude journal that I would figure that out. And the next day, for some reason, I wandered over to my bookshelf for no good reason. It wasn't intentional. I picked up a book that I hadn't looked at in 10 years, probably, that had been a textbook for graduate school. And I started leafing through it, and I discovered this idea of affect theory, which is what I needed to bridge these two concepts that I had been stuck on. So that was the solution. My brain somehow knew that the answer was there, but not consciously, and I didn't know that until I picked that book up off the shelf. Also, little details, like let's say I'm anxious about a meeting the next day. I'll put in my gratitude journal as I envision the next day that it'll work out great, that it will go better than expected, and more often than not, it does. So just by envisioning something going well, by just taking that moment to jot it down, that exists in your brain enough to actually make sure that that happens the next day. Also, Kate asked me, she was familiar with the gratitude journal, but she goes, do you ever write in the morning, or do you write in a journal another time of day? And I do. I write my morning pages. So this idea comes from Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way, which is a really, really brilliant book. You should definitely, any artsy person should definitely check it out. Here's my copy that I'll show you, and you can see all the Post-it notes that I've marked everything I thought that was brilliant. So there's a bunch of brilliant stuff in there. So she gives us, Julia Cameron gives us this idea of morning pages. Here's the idea. You get up, and the first thing that you do, as soon as you're conscious, she says within the first 45 minutes of waking up, as soon as you wake up, first thing, you write, handwriting, longhand, 3 pages of stream of consciousness writing. In other words, whatever comes to your brain. Whatever occurs to you, you jot down. Whatever you're worried about, you jot down. Whatever you want to see happen that day, you jot down. There is no wrong way to do it. Now, that being said, she insists that they have to be handwritten. However, I type mine just because I don't feel comfortable handwriting anything anymore. So I think much faster. The point isn't speed, but I think much faster typing. So I'll type my morning pages. 750 words is about the same as 3 handwritten pages. So I type my morning pages. It doesn't have to be polished writing at all. It doesn't have to have a purpose. No one will ever see them. You don't have to save them. You can delete them if you want to. And I only look back at them if I discover something that I do want to come back to later. So that's a point of mine that you'll find if you do this every morning. You'll notice that you start the day feeling a little bit more inspired because if something's bothering you, you got rid of it right away. If there's something you want to work on that day, something you're trying to figure out for yourself, you'll get a jump start by writing the morning pages. So I've been doing it for months without ever missing a day, and I just love it. So I think that you will be smarter, wiser, happier, and be absolutely in control of your emotions and your responses to things by writing the morning pages. So it's amazing that something so simple and seemingly ordinary and mundane as writing those morning pages can absolutely change your life, but it will. You'll see. So get started. Try out your own morning pages and let me know how it goes.